When did you buy this store?
I am here from 2000.
We used to live in this area in the 80s.
Welcome.
I grew up coming here.
Oh, when you were kids, you lived here before.
Yeah.
What time? 80?
Draft house. Go walk to Mitchell last one from here, and walk back up and try again.
I just have a question. I used to live in the neighborhood a long time ago in the 80s. Do you know if anybody lives in that house next door?
Yeah, actually, I don't know their names, but I know someone lives there.
Okay. Do you know how long they've been there?
Just, I don't know, like a few months now. They haven't been there long.
So we said, well, we used to live in this house 10 years back in the 80s, and though we thought we'd come out and, you know, check it out with the owner. So they've only been there a few months.
Yeah.
Okay, great. Thank you. Have a good day. Nobody's here.
I figured that is you know what, that is really weird. That
No, we found out from the people next door. Remember where Florence used to live? We knocked on that door, and the girl told me and Mia that somebody does live there, but they just moved in a few months ago. So that means people are moving in and out.
Hi, my name is Tino. My name is Tino. We used to live at 32 Chenry Street from 1984 to 1994. Yeah.
Sorry.
How are you?
Hi,
sorry for bothering you.
That's okay. Really? Where do you guys live now?
We live in Fremont.
Oh, you do?
Yeah. So we moved out in '94 and we moved to San Bruno.
Yeah.
I was the last child. My mom, me, my three sisters, my mom, lived in that house. Every time I've gone by the house, it's always been either vacant or nobody was home.
So we lived there for like 3 years, and then we ended up moving up here because it was so small and I had 2 babies.
Oh, okay.
So we've actually been renting it forever. So,
Oh, okay.
And it's always had someone in there.
Yeah, okay.
So we rented to a couple.
Yeah.
And they were there for 5 years, and they had a baby just like me, and then they had another baby and it got too small. I guess you guys.
Yeah.
We've never really done too much to it. We cleaned it up.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like when you live there, you know.
You bought the owner that sold it was Dan Salvo.
Oh, I don't even remember.
Yeah, I even have the letter that he wrote for us when we moved to San Bruno. And I think when I moved there, because I was a single mom with the 4 kids.
Wow.
So my 4 kids were in that one little bedroom.
Ah,
Yeah, it was a small place, but it was so convenient.
I know.
You know, and
I
the
know.
area
You know
was
what?
so
We're so
great.
lucky we ended up, you know, we didn't buy for very much back then.
Right. I personally wanted to reach out to you before we go to the tenants and possibly scare them. I personally and my sisters had paranormal experiences there. Have you personally had any of them?
No,
No?
no.
We tried our best to kind of check the records, like, you know, just the past, to see if anything passed in the house.
No.
But
I had the house blessed.
Oh, you
The
did?
house blessed.
I had nothing.
Yeah, when
Because
we
we've
left.
all had, and the weirdest thing is that when we all, like I had experience in the basement or the garage, whatever
Yeah.
you want to call it, it was always freezing cold in
We
there.
had some rats in there.
Oh, really?
Really? Well, it was freezing cold and the lights would flicker on and off.
I never. No.
Yeah.
But you know what? We had to redo all the wiring because it was the old knob and two.
Yeah,
So it could've just
even
been that
even
wiring.
the pipes to the
Yeah.
water were
Yeah.
really
We
old.
did- we did all
The
that
owner
stuff,
told me
yeah.
that the pipes were really old,
Yeah.
but none of us talked because I have 3 daughters that are old. He's the youngest, older than him, and none of us said anything to each other until we moved out of the
We
house.
were grown-ups. I personally was
Oh, it's so funny.
Grown.
No, and no one's ever said anything to me.
in the kitchen. I personally was thrown to the ground and was held down. So I've had a personal experience where, you know, till this day, like, yeah, I had, you know, great memories because my childhood, you know, Chenry Street, and I had so many friends I played with, and
Right.
my best friend,
Yeah.
you know, till this day, you know, so he just recently sold the house. But yeah, I was always just trying to like have some type of closure, and
Yeah.
every time I've gone, like nobody was there. But yeah, I appreciate your time. And
Sure.
talking to
Yeah,
us,
thank you.
and-
Thank you.
Well, that's good that, I mean, nobody else or nobody's ever said
No one
anything
said
to you,
anything.
you know?
We
But
never
again,
had
like I
anything.
said, when we didn't say anything
Right.
to each other
Right.
until we moved out and my girls
Yeah.
were grown and
Yeah.
he was already grown, that we started talking about, even my husband, at that time I was single and then I remarried. And then my husband lived with us there, and he looked in the crawl space in the other, this side bedroom. He looked up there where the attic is, and he got up there and he found some little dog head or something there.
Oh.
And he came back
Are
and
you
he told us,
kidding me?
huh?
No.
Yeah, yeah. And then we had one incident we had where I had raised some cockatiels, and they were always out because they were tamed. And one night we were all asleep, and a black cat got in the house.
Somehow.
Somehow
All
the doors were closed and the windows. Because my kids, he was young, he was really young, and the bird had the weirdest cry. I mean, I had never heard it cry like that. And we all got up, and in the little hallway, we came out, and the bird was against the front door, and the black cat was coming toward. And the cat, you couldn't scare the cat out. I don't even know how the cat got out. What happened to the apple tree?
So both up, the big apple tree, the red one in the back, it died like shortly after we moved in, and then that green one with the delicious apples, we just took it out before when this tenant moved out. That got mighty and fell over.
Oh, but you
Yeah.
have the almond tree.
Yeah.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
That's great.
Okay, well, you'll recognize the pictures because it looks pretty much the same.
All right, thank you.
Bye.
Bye. I mean, we experienced it. It was freaking cold in that basement.
Yeah.
And you always felt somebody watching. Where did that spirit come from? We didn't take it from Charles Street because we didn't have activity on Charles Street. So,
Maybe
but she lived there 3 years.
maybe because Dad was such an evil person, maybe he just kind of.
Maybe he brought it. She used to be a cleaner. So today we try to close the mysterious paranormal at 32 Chandler Street. But the owner said nothing was ever reported to her. So I'm still kind of baffled that It only happened to us. So, to me, the case is not closed.
This whole experience, going down with my daughter and my mother, getting receiving some feedback from the owner, it was kind of closure in a way for me. But I still want to do a little bit of investigation, because according to the owner, nothing has happened. You know, none of her tenants have, you know, reached out to regarding, you know, personal experiences with the paranormal. She's never experienced anything odd or unusual. I don't know. I'm not buying it. So as of right now, this is closure for us, and I am a firm believer of spirits and the paranormal, and whatever spirit was trapped in this house, I always wanted to try to give myself closure and help it move on.